Let's go to what's called the First Coast now, and this includes Jacksonville and St. Augustine. That's under hurricane watch. Let's go over to Trevor Alt, our ABC News correspondent. He is in Jacksonville. Trevor, what are you seeing right now? Because no doubt those outer bands are getting very, very close to you, if not already there.
No, you're absolutely right, Gio, and what we're seeing are the final preparations underway, and it's been tough not to feel guilty watching the western side of Florida get battered all day here. Of course, this is a giant storm. That means it is moving at a giant's pace slowly across the state, but you're absolutely right. This thing is so big and its path is so powerful that it's expected to march all the way across the state of Florida, dip back into the Atlantic Ocean on the eastern side, and then slam back into the coast here on the First Coast, the Atlantic Ocean side here of Florida. So Jacksonville is bracing for flooding that they haven't seen in several years. The last time a hurricane hit them so hard it caused extensive flooding was 5 years ago back with Hurricane Irma. Usually with storms, with hurricanes, they'll either get flooding from the storm surge on the coastline or they'll get some flooding inland. Ian is powerful enough that they're expecting some level of flooding both inland and on the coast too. So just like we saw on the western side of the state, we've got some portions, some counties that are instituting mandatory evacuations. We've got places downtown that are bracing here to get some flooding too. We are waiting for Ian to methodically make its way across the state, but rest assured, we know it's coming. We see all the video and the extensive damage, and we're certainly expecting to see some here too, as some places could easily get 20 inches of rain on the far side of Florida here, Gio.
Yeah, and we are already getting those gusts here. Very, very strong gusts as you were speaking there, Trevor. Tell me, is the First Coast prepared? Because you're talking about the flooding threat. And that, of course, is something that we're already seeing on the West Coast. But the East Coast, are they prepared over there? Are you seeing that they're prepared over there?
It seems that a lot of places are taking those steps. As you know, with these hurricanes, you have people that take it very, very seriously. And you have some people who say, you know, I'm from Florida. We get a lot of hurricanes. I'll ride it out. All the local officials here are adamant that they've taken all the steps that they can. They have set up shelters. They're urging people to get to places of safety, get to places of higher elevation too. They closed down schools today. They're closed for the rest of the week in anticipation of what is to come. But ultimately, it's up to individuals and whether or not they can get out. And so we've seen lots of those steps in terms of preparation, but it's one thing to get out. It's one thing to set up some sandbags or try to divert the water if you can. But for a lot of people that are doing everything right, that have left where they're living, left their homes, they are likely coming home to some severe damage, whether or not their home is still there, whether or not it's completely flooded, whether their entire neighborhood is swamped here. You've heard it from Greg. This is going to take days, weeks, months before we're back to regular life here. That's the case here, too, on the First Coast, as it is on the western side of Florida.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.